Hello, everyone. Welcome to Wisdom Wednesday, where we come on here once a week, midweek. We see what your midweek messages are. I'm going to start out like I usually do for the recording for everyone joining me. We're going to choose a number 1, 2, or 3. And you pick whatever resonates with you. Sometimes it's all of them, sometimes it's one, sometimes it's none, and that's okay because it's just not meant to be your message for the week. So let's get started. So pick your message number, put it below, and let's get going. All right. If you chose number 1 this week, the card that you got was vibrancy. Okay. And this card is a wonderful reminder for all of us for midweek. What is it that you're going to do for the rest of this week that's going to make you shine? How are you going to inspire other people and choose to display your magnificence? Peacock, oh, they're just amazing. I remember going to Beacon Park in Victoria one time, and all these tourists were around me, and this beautiful male peacock went and he just walked up to me, and he was, as most of you know, I'm an animal communicator, and he was kind of having a little conversation with me, and then put his tail feather back together and then wandered away. And I was like, oh, thank you. It just reminded me to stand in my presence and that magnificence and be myself, authentically me. And it was so cute because all the tourists right away were like, make them do it again. I'm like, oh no, it doesn't work that way. You can't make them do it. So anyways, it was impressive. And this is Peacock's reminding you that, stepping in front of you, displaying those beautiful tail feathers and saying, hey, what are you going to do to show off this week? What are you going to do to stand in your power and be a little bit more you, and be okay with showing off a little bit? Be okay with being vibrant, and just be grateful for the life you have and the moment that you're in. So I'm going to leave that with you if you chose number 1. Now, if you chose number 2, the card that you guys got was Penguin. And it's about authentic. Now, Penguin is also a lot about family energy. So when I connect with Spirit for number 2 and I say, give me a little bit more around this messaging, what is it that you're going to tell me or anyone needs to know for these midweek messages? It's really about pulling close that flock, the group that supports you unconditionally, that loves you, that is also willing to call you out on your BS. Right? When you feel like you're just needing to get put back in a place or just held accountable for your actions, those people can do it in such a loving way. And for some of us, we need it in maybe not a loving way. Sometimes I need a bonk on the head, but Penguin's reminder is all about that authentic group that surrounds you. Whoever it is, family, friends, loved ones, even pets, our soul guides, pull them in. Have them celebrate you, and then celebrate yourself that much too. It's really, again, another message of being uniquely you and just standing out and being authentic. Just stand in your power, right? That's number 2. We don't need to have everyone else's expectations that we live up to, right? Now, if you chose number 3, ooh, I do love this card for you guys. The card that you got is Messenger. And this card is really about stopping and paying attention. Who in your world right now from the other side, and this is a very literal thing, sending you messages? Are you paying attention to the subtle nuances? As healers, practitioners, developing psychics, mediums, or even someone who's just enjoying having cards read for them, we all have that inner GPS. We all have that inner intuition. And sometimes we choose to listen to it, and sometimes we choose not to. And Hawk is reminding us, listen to it. Don't always ask, could I have a signier sign? I need something that's just maybe, okay, I get you showed me that and it was really unique and out of the ordinary, but could you give me another sign? And Hawk is saying, hey, pay attention to what I'm giving you. Lean in to your vision, lean into your ability, your natural given GPS, and watch all of the miracles and the signs that are around you happening every day. You know, one of the most lovely things that happened to me this week is I was in a class meditation, and auras and bubbles started what's the globes of light around me, right? And I was just like, oh, this was cool. And all the other mediums saw, and they were like, oh, look at the orbs, look at the orbs. And I was like, yes, this is cool. And I could even see it on the video. So pay attention to that. Pay attention to the subtle nuances. Pay attention to maybe the not so subtle signs, right? For me, my main guide is Raven. And I know when he shows up, I am like getting presented very bluntly what I need to pay attention to. So if you chose number 3, that is the message for you. You got Hawk, tap into your spirituality and all those beautiful signs.